Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hope you all are having a great day today, Cancers. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. We're going to go ahead and get right into your reading. We're going to be talking about the numbers 18 and 9, the letter R, and how that is associated with those numbers and the Pythagorean numerology system. And also, we're going to be talking about how the waxing moon actually affects everybody. Yes, 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 which happens to be, we know that the moon affects our moods and our emotions and how it affects everyone. So I think the last time we spoke, Cancer, it was at 2 or 3%, and now it's almost 30%. So you're becoming more and more illuminated from the inside, which is great, right? So some key things to know about you all, not only because I have Cancer heavy in my chart, but because I just know this as far as Cancers are concerned. So you all are den mother energy, right? So it doesn't matter if you identify as man or woman, you all are nurturers. People are drawn to you all, right? And so the greatest impact that you all have on human relationships is that you have an instinct for making other people feel cared for and really, really understood. And so the thing that people like most about you all, Cancers, is that you all are loyal, like really, really loyal. And so here's another thing we want to talk about too, is that the restructuring of relationships for Cancers and how all of this affects you. So what's happening with this waxing moon that we had, 'cause we know we had a new moon, but now it's waxing almost at 30%, I believe, is that you're becoming more and more illuminated from the inside, starting to balance out those energies. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that when we get into this reading. But again, we're going to be talking about the numbers 18, 9, and the letter R, and how all that is associated with what's happening right now in the universe. Let's get into your reading. This is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. The cards that I'm using today are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These oracle cards here, these oracle cards are the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. Both great decks. Yes, let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Cancers as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers? Yes. Very, very hard to deceive, Cancers, right? Because you all can pretty much spot the tiniest of nuances of behavior. And so having psychic intuition about things, right? And also having a photographic memory, you know, and then you all easily observe things. You know, you pick up on things that a lot of other people don't pick up on, and those things serve you very, very well. But we're going to talk a little bit about, you know, how you allow certain spirits to attach themselves to you. Again, as Den Mother, people are constantly relying on Cancers for information. And so this is you all balancing out those energies. Let's get into it. Let me make some room here. Let's make some room. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of wonderful things going on. Oh, this is nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so Cancer, listen. Very nice. Okay, we're looking at the Lover's card right here. So we're going to put this right here for just a second because I want to make sure you all see all the cards that I have because we can get them all stacked up. We have, and by the way, that's attached to Gemini, and we're talking about you could have Gemini in your chart, or your significant other could have Gemini in theirs. Here we go. The Hierophant card, which is Taurus. Taurus card. We're talking about characteristics. I'm just calling out signs for the particular cards. We have 8 of Pentacles right here. All of this is money, your multiple streams of income. We have the Temperance card, which is attached to Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, but someone has a guardian angel watching over them, and that person could have Sagittarius in their chart, right? Your guardian angel. Somebody is watching over you, Cancer, making sure you don't get taken advantage of. We have the King of Wands. A lot of business owners. Lots of people who have entrepreneurial spirits, visionaries, very much leadership qualities. And a lot of you all are getting your solar plexus chakras. This is the other side, your divine masculine side. Everything getting in order, balancing out that energy. And that's what we were talking about. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Right. So let me tell you this. So someone, like I said, is in a love relationship, which is great. But the first twin flame that you have, and you already know this, Cancer, is with yourself. You're your first twin flame, right? Balancing out your energy, that duality. Things are becoming so much clearer for you all. Like I said, this waxing moon has a whole lot to do with, you're starting to see all sides of everything, including because of the fact that you all are so loyal. And usually with Cancers, you all really stay in touch with friends, ex-significant others, former spouses, business associates, people that you knew as children. You all stay in contact with those people. But now this is about restructuring those relationships. When your energy is completely balanced out, even though you may want to allow people to attach themselves to you, you're now putting them in a different category. You're like, okay, well, you know what? Now I need to structure some things, because if you allow certain people from like your childhood, even family members or people who have once had certain level of access to you, it could affect the release of a whole lot of things that the universe wants to release from you. So I'm seeing this multiple stream of income for you all, but I also see you all, it's a result of the fact that you are putting people in different categories. You all are able to think clearer. Your thoughts are much more organized, because again, you all are loyal to the soil. I'm telling you, Cancers are very, very loyal. You all will keep people in your lives forever. But this now, in this season, you all are saying, no, okay, I'm restructuring some relationships, right? And I'm starting to think, where do I place certain people in my life? That's family members, that's people you've known for many, many years, that's colleagues, that's, childhood relationships, everybody. You are restructuring everything, and that's great. Now, you all know how what the format of my readings are by now. If you've been following, if you've been a subscriber to my channel for quite some time, you know the format of my readings. So let's talk about how dynamic you all are. I want you all to say this. I am a Cancer. And these are things that I say to myself, to the Cancer in me. I'm a Cancer. I'm a sweetheart. I am empathetic. I give my best. I don't hold back my emotions. I am charming. I'm tenacious. I am sympathetic. I'm emotional in a good way. I am persuasive. I am loyal, highly imaginative, and tenacious, right? So yes. So this is great. This is absolutely a great spread for you all from what I see here, and the message, the information that's coming through for you all. Let's talk a little bit about the number 18 and the number 9 and how it affects everybody. Now, when we're talking about numbers, you can step into the vibration of numbers, right? We know we can step into the vibration of numbers. So when we talk about the Pythagorean numerology system, we know that, and I want you all to look this up, right? Look up Pythagorean numerology system, and you'll see how the letters are associated with numbers. It's associated with the letter R. So the letter R has a vertical line to the left and has a round loop at the top, representing a big head full of ideas and wisdom. And so, again, you're stepping into the vibration of these two numbers, 18 and 9. It looks like the letter P, but here's the exception. The R has a leg that reaches out to the right into the future, and it creates forward momentum. And so this is what's happening with a lot of people in general, right? Including a lot of Cancers, right? R represents the power and wisdom moving forward. R has a wonderful mind and the ability to retain and repurpose information. Yes, absolutely. R also resonates to the root number 9 is a letter of completion. So it represents an initiation into mysteries and the celebration of life. When we think about the number 9, we know that the number 9 is a regenerative number, right? So rebirth after rebirth after rebirth after rebirth. So in this case for you Cancers, you all are starting to, because again, Cancers are very loyal. It's hard to deceive Cancers. Because you all pick up on, like I said, the nuances of everything. You all are very devoted to people around you, people that you love and care for. And to ask a Cancer to just cut somebody off is usually very difficult, right? So, it takes a whole lot for a Cancer to be like, okay, I'm just done. But what's happening with the restructuring, especially people that, people you've known for a long time, family members, that kind of thing, right? It may be easier to cut off new acquaintances, but I'm saying for people who have been in your life for a while. So, but what's happening with you all is that the more and more you're becoming illuminated from the inside, and you're starting to see how some of those long-term relationships is affecting your money, is affecting your current relationships, or affecting just other parts of your life. You're like, okay, maybe I need to restructure some things. I don't want to completely get rid of family members. I don't want to completely get rid of childhood friends and some people I've known for a long time, but I'm focusing on, a lot of you all are focusing on your love relationship, and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I restructure things so it doesn't affect my current relationships, right? That it doesn't affect my work relationship, that it doesn't affect my money, does it affect anything else, my new business and all of that, your multiple streams of income. You're making sure it doesn't affect any part of your life. Yes, let's get back into this part. Let's get back into your reading. Yes, let's get back into your reading. But a lot of you all, like I said, have guardian angels watching over you, protecting you while you're asleep, protecting you, really just guiding you. So if you're starting to see, like I said, a lot of cancers, or if you have cancer in your chart, that's psychic abilities. Because again, water signs, you, Pisces, Scorpio, all have empaths, and you all have psychic abilities. So somebody is guiding you in certain directions. Things are being, like I said, you are able to pick up on nuances of everything. So now you all are really starting to pay attention with a very keen spiritual eye and a very keen spiritual ear to make sure the people around you are not affecting, you know, things that's going on in your life. Absolutely, Cancer. I love this for you. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. And you know what? The more and more you, I want to show you these, but the more and more you all start to allow your spirit to take center stage and show you exactly who's who, shine a light and expose things, then you're able to put people in proper proper places in your life, right? Where they belong in your life. Let's look at these cards here. This is the Eight of Swords. Somebody feels sabotaged in a relationship, or at least you felt sabotaged to some degree in a relationship. But now this is you looking back at your former self, right? This energy right here is the Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. The Swords energy is attached to air signs, right? So somebody you could have been in a relationship with an air sign where you just felt like it could have been a family member, long-term friend, whomever it was, but you sort of felt sabotaged to some degree, and you all decided, hey, you know what, I need to free myself of feeling that, right? Because if you stay in relationships too long, Cancer, you all know it's really self-sabotage. But the relationship caused a lot of stress, it caused a lot of anxiety, and this is a Nine of Swords, right? So these are your ancestors flying above. Some of you all may have noticed when you go outside, you see a lot of birds they weren't really following you, but they were just protecting you, right? We come back sometimes as birds and things like that, but nevertheless, you had people watching over you the entire time. See this, right? I want to show you right here. These wings, I don't know if you could see it from a distance, but see these wings right here? Yes. So this was guardian angels watching over you. Really, really watching over you, protecting you, making sure that you are okay. Yes, that you are okay. So again, people are being exposed, like their true intentions are being exposed left and right. Now, exposure doesn't always mean it's a bad thing, right? It just means that sometimes you just need to put people in a different category. They don't need to have full level of access to you like they once did, right? So people are being exposed left and right. They're being exposed left and right. Yes. So I want you all to start, again, putting people in proper categories. I see a lot of you all getting ready to start traveling, you know, being more conservative with your money. Because again, as den mothers, again, if it doesn't matter how you identify as a man or woman, but it's the den mother energy. People are drawn to you. They want to come to you and they want to, you know, love up on you and just be in your presence and all of that stuff. But sometimes they come to you and they're asking for money, but you're being more conservative with your money. You know, being a little wiser with your money, not just, you're creating a buffer between you and certain people who are specifically asking you for money. Yes. And so, like I said, again, increasing your wallet. Yes, here we go. Earth Mother energy. Yeah. People, again, know that you have money. They know that you are a nurturer. And so this is now you saying, hey, I know that I'm a nurturer, but I'm using emotional intelligence when it comes to giving. And you're extremely compassionate person, extremely, and everybody knows that about Cancers, extremely compassionate people. So, but again, this is using emotional intelligence when it comes to, that's what I'm saying. A lot of relationships are being restructured for you. You all are not necessarily cutting a lot of people off, but a lot of you all are saying, I need to restructure some of these relationships because people are starting to take advantage of, and they're taking my kindness for weakness, and it's affecting my love relationships, right? My intimate relationships. So things are becoming clearer and clearer and more structured in your world, right? So, and there will be some people, Cancer, that will feel that they have now kind of sort of been put in their place, like, listen, I don't need you to overstep any more boundaries or else there's going to be some consequences to it. You could lose full access to me, right? Okay, let's get an oracle card out. Let's get an oracle card and see what the oracle cards have to say. Here we go. The land between. I love this card. Look at this, the land between. Yes. So there's a lot of things that's going on. I love this card for multiple reasons, right? Look at the card and look. I want you all to see, you know, what do you get from this card? I'm going to share with you my interpretation of what the universe is sharing with me. We know when we see the 0 at the end of any number, right? It expands that number, right? 0 is the God number. So 4 for stability. Here we go. Your relationship is becoming more and more and more stable just because who's in it? Yes, the Most High God is in your relationship, making sure, you know, there's a healthy transition from one side to the other, right? So this is a person who is between worlds, learning to be okay with at the threshold of what was and what will be. And so it's a time of waiting and evolving, you know, gray areas, something that's essential. You're just kind of sort of developing this new and improved you. Not that Cancers you all are already great to begin with, but this is more of an improvement. Like, okay, I'm going to make sure my energies are balanced out. I am a stable person. I know that God has my back. Most High God has my back. And so I'm the land between. That's where I am right now, the land between. So like I said, there's a lot of restructuring happening, and this is great for you because it's gonna be so much better for you on the other side of all of this. Like I said, your money's increasing. You know, people are knowing that your yeses are yes, your nos are nos. They know that you have very clear boundaries that are set. This is family members. This is people who you've known for a long time. The whole 9 yards. Everybody knows, okay, listen, I don't have full access to Cancer like I once did. I'm going to have to respect their boundaries because, you know, they're loyal, but I don't want to lose that loyalty from the Cancer. So a lot of people, you all are putting people on notice with your aura, Cancer, that, hey, I mean, I know what you got from me in the past is that you can just come to my house at any time, call me at any time. But now I need to set some boundaries in place. I love you, but I'm putting boundaries in place. But that's what I have for you, Cancers. Hope you continue having a fantastic day. But then again, I know you are because that's the intention you set. Bye.